Hello and welcome to another tutorial from MotionRay. My name is Eddie and today I'm going to show you how to use these cool call-out titles on a shot so that it actually tracks the shot. Let's get started. I have the template already open over here in Adobe After Effects, and what I want to do first is import our shot. So I'm going to just grab this shot of the boat, which I have here on my desktop, and just drag it into my project window. Now I'm going to go ahead and make a new composition by just simply dragging the shot into this icon over here for composition. Naturally, we would want the callout titles to follow the boat, right? So let me grab this title over here. Say I want to use this title with our boat, right? This will be title number 2. I'm just going to grab the one on the right. So if I go back to our shot and I just paste this shot here, or the title rather, if I just paste the title over here, what happens is that the title itself is going to animate on, which is cool, right? But it's not really going to follow the boat, and that's kind of weird. And what we want to do is have this point follow the boat, right? Which is that's what we're doing here right now. So let's do that. What we want to do is maybe double click on the shot first, and we want to find a good tracking point for our tracker. And to bring up the tracker, you go over here to Window and you select this tracker, right? So this is our tracker over here. What I want to do now is maybe zoom in, and I have found that the best way to do a point track, which is what we're going to do right now, is to find an area that's high contrast, right? And it's usually a dot or something like that will work great. So what I want to do is use this window over here. So let's do it. I am going to do track motion over here, and then I will grab the feature area, which is this over here, the track point 1, and I am going to drag it over to the window. And you can see that it zooms in a bit there, which is kind of useful. Let me scale this up a little bit more. That's pretty good. Oh, and because we're not at 0 on our current time indicator, what I want to do is maybe first track backwards, right? Which is totally fine. I'm going to click over here and I'm going to analyze backwards. And you can see our tracker it's following that window. And depending on the speed of your computer, this can be either a really fast process or it'll be kind of slow, but either way it's worth it. It's worth the wait. Cool, so that looks like it went backwards now, and if I select our video layer and click U on our keyboard, you can see that it generated all these tracking data for where we started the track, right? So what I want to do now is just zoom in, because I want to go forward now with where we had our original current time indicator, and now I will track forward just for like a few more seconds. I won't do all of it. I'm going to maybe stop here at 4 seconds. So let me track forward now. Alright, so now once you have tracked the area that you want and you have yourself a good tracking point here, what you want to do is create a null where we're going to attach that data to use as our parent for the title. So let's create a null first, and I think I want to call this just parent. And now what I want to do is double click on the shot again, and this time I'm going to do edit target, and I will select the parent as the layer where I will apply the motion to. So I'm going to hit OK, and now I am going to hit apply. Before I hit apply, you want to make sure that you're at the beginning of the timeline so that the keyframes kind of match up to your track. Now I'm going to hit apply, and it's going to ask me if I want to apply dimensions X and Y. I'm going to say OK. Now if I zoom in a little bit, let me go to 100% here. You can see there's a null there, and if I move forward, the null is coming with the shot. And here's our title, right? The original title that we pasted in here. What I want to do is place it wherever I want it I want the title to be. In this case, let's do it right over here in the center of the boat. And what I want to do now is simply click whip to the parent, right? To essentially have the title be a child of the null. And now this title will actually follow the boat. It feels kind of small, but if I double click on this title, you'll see that there's most of the time our templates will have a control layer which allows you to do all sorts of customization to a title. So there's a global scaling here which allows me to scale up the title, and also the position 1 is what's being tracked into the boat, but position 2 I can move it freely, right? Because that really won't matter. It won't affect our tracking point. So let's say I move it over here, and I can maybe scale it up a little bit more, right? And of course, here you would write your whatever text you need for that title. There it is. See, it's a little bit bigger now. And okay, let's do a preview to see what this looks like. Cool, and there it is. You can see that the title is following the boat, and I know that we used one of our awesome templates here, but this can work with any title really that you create on a shop. So if you have any questions or concerns, just leave a comment below. Thank you for watching.